like
Yeah.
rushing you, messing up your schedule. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
Dude, it's totally fine. I literally am off today, and I was just planning my day, and I'm just sitting on my couch, patting my pussies, my kitties.
Ah, not playing your pussy, playing with your balls. I love that.
All day, probably watching Judge Judy reruns, and then I was like, I want to make this work. I have a very flexible schedule. You seem to be busy. You are Derek Frazier. You are Big D.
No, hold on. Let me take a backtrack. Because I thought you were on the East Coast, I
Mm.
was when I mean rushing this you should have seen me.
Oh
So I'm
shit.
sitting here sweating like out of
Yeah.
control. I'm like, oh my God, where's he at? Maybe he wants to, maybe I'm because I'm like 20 minutes late. Maybe he feels like I stood him up. I'm like, I'm so
Uh,
sorry.
yeah, I just moved on to the next trick. Just
As you
kidding.
should. I was like, damn, I thought that, the daddy wanted me. So, I guess not.
Oh, that's crazy because I also assumed like because of like you were on TV and you're like part of this world, I was like, the dude probably lives in LA. So like I also just assumed you were LA.
I hate to say this, and please do not get upset.
No.
LA to me is very fake.
Yeah.
I c- I can't really. I wouldn't live in LA. I would go visit. It's a great place to visit. It's a great place to party. But to live there, it feels like I have to be like. It doesn't give me raw and real.
I get it. I get it. It's like it's a lot, and I feel like you have to be on, and you have to if you especially. It looks like you're hustling in Philadelphia, but like LA, I don't know if it's just like the more pressure. You got to be at the red carpet. You got to be at the whatever. You got to be at the gay bar. And then you also have to be slightly discreet because you're a well-known internet, like CBS Big Brother person. You gotta be careful with put in public.
It's so funny because now that you said that, I feel like every person I'm following that lives in LA is always at these carpet events and this and that.
Mhm.
And I'm like, guys, when do you like sit at home? Like, show me your routine. Where's your gym routine? Where's your
Yeah.
home life like? Why are y'all constantly at these red carpets? And to be discreet, I will say, like, it is, even though you say I'm hustling in Philly, Philly is not. Philly
No.
is not it, babe. It is not like, to be honest with you, Philly is so
Is Philly where
it's
you were born and raised?
it is. And unfortunately, every not to get into my love life, but every man that I want does not want me, and every man that I would date is already in a relationship. So it's
It's
like,
the
and
stoner
now
in the world.
I guess that too, but on top of that, like the Gen Z kids are now coming involved, and the young kids want to call me daddy, and they think that I'm attractive. I'm like, baby, I'm 33. My cutoff is 30. 30 is still pushing it. Like my cutoff is my youngest I will go is maybe 30. I really want to
Yeah.
say like 31, 32, and then my oldest I will go is probably like 45. I would
Okay.
say 45.
You have your
Yeah.
demographics. You have your demographics. I like that.
Yes, yes, but Philly
That's
don't got nothing to offer. It's great friends. I have great friends here. I live my whole life here, but Philly don't have like what I need. Like
gotcha.
I think that I need to. I'm now at this point, Mike, where I feel like I need to move to Chicago. That's my next
Really?
thing. Like,
Do you know Big Dipper? Like the performer
no,
Big Dipper? Oh, he's a performer.
mm-mm.
He's a rapper. He's a white rapper. I feel like I have to say white rapper. I don't know. Big Dipper. He's a big hairy bear. He lives in LA
Okay,
from Chi Town. That's what he said. So I feel like I can repeat. He's from Chicago.
okay,
I just was curious, Big Dipper. You guys, I feel like you guys would vibe hard.
okay,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll make the connection. He lives in LA. I know he works with a lot of like the like. This is gonna sound so typical LA. RuPaul Drag Race girls. He does a lot of their stuff.
Okay, okay. Is he like a bear?
He's a bear. Oh, he's a big bear. He's a big hairy
Oh,
bear.
okay.
Big Dip.
Okay, okay. Well, I will say this. I usually like guys that are smaller than me.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Of
Okay.
course, whatever you
I like
want.
being the bigger one. I like being the bigger one
Yeah,
in
whatever you
the
want from the
dynamics.
menu, you should order.
If I could find the menu, because the menu here in Philadelphia is
Mhm.
closed and
That's
canceled.
true.
There's nothing here on this menu here. I'm better off finding a guy in Australia,
Oh,
UK, like all these other places, like Brazil, like all these men across the pond, which they can't
yeah,
come here because of our damn president. So it's like I don't even know what to even do with that. I'm like, I
shit.
can't do nothing with that.
And of course, especially because they're like so far away and out of reach, that makes them more desirable. I'm like, I really can't have you. Oh, now I'm gonna invest all my love in you because I can't have you.
I fall in love with somebody at this point. I fall in love with somebody online. That's how fucking like I am out here desperate.
I
I'm
fall in
like,
love quick. I get it. I fall in love quick.
yes, yes. I wear my heart on my sleeve and it makes it hard. But Mike, I feel like we talked about a lot. I know I'm here on your show, your podcast.
Yeah.
I appreciate you reaching out. I'm here to for all your questions or whatever. I don't want to make this about my love life because I know people are like,
Oh,
Big D, every
sure.
time you go on the gay podcast, you always talk about your love life. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Maybe they got the right following that might want to slide into my DMs because my DMs are dry.
Eh,
They're full of fans, which I love my
we're gonna
fans.
make your DMs a slippy slide of
They ain't
spicy DMs. Just imagine your DM, there's long, lubed up
mm-mm.
tunnel, and DMs are gonna come down it.
You want
What?
you want to know what's in my DMs? Either it's either a DM from if somebody called me a flop, somebody called me delusional. Oh my god, I love Big Brother. I love you. Tell me why you said this. It's all my DMs from my fans, which I love my fans. It's
Yeah.
great. But I don't got one DM from a man that I can sit there and say, "Oh, hello, how are you?" Not
Oh boy.
one. And I have
I
a
s
lot of let me tell you, shout out to my women followers. I have a
Yeah.
lot of women followers. I might have to at this point, I might have to start you were talking about playing with your kitty earlier. I
Yeah.
might have to start playing with the kitty cat because at this point, ain't nothing in my DMs that have
Hey,
anything to do
you
with a hot dog. I have all
oh my god.
women following
You're
me.
killing me. I love that you're there with my energy. Sometimes when I do these things, I don't you don't know me from Jack, but my energy is a lot, and trying to get in a conversation, and people are trying to talk, and I'm always over talking them, and their energy is a little bit lower, and I'm like, oh fuck, I finally met someone that's gonna match my energy. I love it.
Yeah, listen, I'm really good.
It's
I listen. I've been
I
doing this
think
for a long
we're doing
time.
last minute a little bit too, because a lot of times when I pre-plan for like a podcast or something, like I think too much about it. I'm like, what are they
Yeah.
gonna want me to ask? What do they don't want me to ask? Yada yada yada. But this was like so hot. I like skipped my shower. I put on my baseball cap. I like wiped out the boogers from mine. Got me a cup of coffee,
You look
and
great.
had this conversation. It's almost like some of my best conversations I've had have been like, let's say, I think we did meet in P Town like a couple years ago.
You
Uh,
said that and I don't remember what happened.
I'm a white guy with tattoos and a beard in P-Town. I'm like so run of the mill. No, it was only I think we met. I think we bumped into each other, but I think we also said hi to one another on one of the apps.
Are you single?
I'm not single.
So
Oh,
So that's probably why I probably did because I feel like I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I would have made out with you.
yeah. No, it didn't happen. I think it was on an app thing. I think it was just sort of like a hey, what's up? But I remember it was you, and because I recognized you, and then I think you might have been like, "Bitch, you're married." I don't know. Some people are very anti-married. Like if like I'm only looking for people that are here single. If you're married,
Oh
please stay out of my
no.
business.
I hope that wasn't me. I hope that doesn't sound like me because usually if I'm on a trip or a vacation, everyone I don't especially if you're in P Town. Here's my thing, and I don't know your story,
Yeah,
but if you're in P Town and you're at Bear Week and you're there, I would think that either you and your partner play together or you're
yeah.
open or whatever your situation is. So for me, I hope I didn't say that because I definitely would have been like,
No,
"What's
no,
up?
you didn't.
Like you trying to get down? What's up?"
No, you didn't. You didn't like put up a stop sign. But I think no, no, not at all. I just remember. I just remember. I don't. I remember it was very sweet and minimal and quiet, and I think it was pretty innocent. It was like, hey, what's going on in P Town tonight? Sometimes I try to talk to people on the apps like normally, and they're like, dude, I'm here for dick, and I'm
Oh
like,
no, I like a
"Hey,
normal
what's happening in
conversation.
P Town today?
No, I like a good conversation. If you can give me a good conversation, I get that we're trying to get to the finish line, which is the dick, but it's like, baby,
Fireworks.
like I want to see if you're human. Who are you? What's your background?
Yeah,
What you're into? Because for me, like you said earlier, discreet. Like I am me opening myself up to somebody and laying down with somebody. Like some people can have bad intentions. Like somebody, like I can't be out here sending the pics and trading the videos and stuff like that because I
TMZ.
would love to.
TMZ.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like I can't be doing stuff like that. Trust me, I would love to, but
Yeah,
it's like
it's
I
such
had
a
to be
different.
conscious and careful. And people use that stuff. And I learned that recently. Like people will actually use it and be like, I have big D's, da da da. When I got off of Big Brother, I was shocked that there was a whole page of
Yeah.
like them trying to get screenshots of all the Big Brother 23 cast men. They also like, I guess because I in the past have sent my on the Grinder
Sure.
and Scruff apps.
As one
That's
does.
right. That's somebody
Community.
yeah, somebody leaked it. Like it was, which I wasn't surprised, but I was just like, first of all, I was kind of like, oh, that was a good pick, so it's okay.
Especially
But
if it's a good
other
one, a good angle and a good lighting, you're like,
it was a good it was a good pick. But now I just realized like I can't do those things. So I'm glad that we got a chance. I'm glad you had a good encounter with me because usually I feel like I have this bad reputation that people when they meet me, they're like, Big D is and I'm like, I'm very nice, but like I don't know. Like I have guys on the app that like I'll be like, hey, what's up? And they block me. I'll be like, oh,
that's so crazy because, like, I feel like also, like, in this world, like, you get what you give a little bit, and then
yeah.
that's kinda how I feel for you, like, I'm sweetheart, I think, but
You
if
are.
you
I can tell by your
you
energy.
flip if you flip the switch and all of a sudden, like, you're a dick, oh, I go dick mode. If you're an asshole, okay, I can do that too, but, like, I
Yeah.
literally give what I get in
Yeah.
conversations and meeting people, and,
Let me
like,
ask you this. How did you find your husband?
oh, on Manhunt. It was an app before Daddy Hunt, before Scruff, before Grinder. It was one of the original. This was 18 years ago. We've been together 18 years, married for 11, but we met on
Wow.
an app called Manhunt. It was where you go online on your computer. I was living in Waikiki. He was living in San Francisco. And then I was just happening to be coming back to San Francisco to house sit for somebody. And I was walking into Starbucks in the Castro and I look over like, I was like, "You're the guy I was talking to on Manhunt." And then since that day, we've been together.
I
I
love
left
that.
E and moved back to San Francisco. I slept with every single in the closet married man that is in the military in Oahu, and I said, "I've done this. I'm coming back to San Francisco."
You
And we
sound like you were living a dream.
yeah.
That's almost every gay man's dream.
Yeah, and now we're still together. It's a progress. It's a work in progress, and it works. I live in San Diego. He lives in San Francisco right now, so we have a lot of like
Wow.
a lot of it's everything's fine. But I work at the San Diego Zoo down here. I'm a zookeeper.
Okay. Oh, I
So
love that.
yeah, so I got that job. I work with lions, tigers, gorillas, elephants, rhinos. It's like I've always said, I'm a zookeeper on the DL, because this world talking about like salacious gay shit in my animal world, they don't mix, and so I keep them very separate.
Mhm.
And so I do that here, and then he's a school teacher. I got offered the job here at the San Diego Zoo, and I'm like, I can't pass that up because that's been the goal I've been working for 10 years. And he's a school teacher up there, so we do the long distance back and forth thing, back and forth, back and forth a couple times a month,
I
until
love that.
we're in a situation we could be together. But
I
go
love
app,
that.
go
Yeah, that's
apps.
what yeah, yeah. At least that app sounds successful because Scruff out here is not scruffing. It is
Yeah.
not a good app. And I did a podcast a couple months ago, Daddy's on Daddy's
Mm.
podcast.
I was
And
watching some clips earlier.
yes, and I talked about, I think the thing about the problem that I have with I don't really have a problem. I
Yeah,
just wish the bear community was more bearing, if that makes sense.
more
And
bearing, more
yes,
diverse.
that part. I
Yeah.
just needed to kind of just like I wish that we just kind of showed everybody in the bear community and
Mhm.
not just like the white guys in the bear community. Like I just wish that we showed everybody. And that also comes down to body frames too. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we should show all different type of body frames because everyone is into you don't never know what somebody's into, but
Oh.
sometimes I feel like we show this perfect body frame that's like somebody who's roided up, who's doing a bunch of
Mhm.
steroids and has like this little belly, and then they're like, "Oh, this is a bear," and I'm like,
Yeah. No, the definition of bear and the definition of daddy and these type of things are so small. It's so narrow. Like, I get it. Like,
"Mm-hmm,
I've spent a lot of my life in San Francisco, and I knew they do try to make it as diverse as possible. But you see those pictures at like the bar, or the Eagle on Sunday. It's like 600 white guys, and like there's an Asian guy, which I think Asian bears are called panda. I think that's what they're called. I don't think that's a slur. I think Asian
is
bears
that
are.
a thing?"
Yes, I know that sounded racist all of a
I
sudden.
know. Maybe somebody will comment and tell us because I don't know, and
I
I
think
can't touch
no,
on
but I
that.
think Asian bears are called pandas. I know, like,
Oh,
older men with white beards are called polar bears, but,
well,
like,
keep in mind, bears are not. We're not considered bears. We're called black bears.
yeah, black bears, like, that's I was gonna
Yeah.
say, is there sort of a name, and there needs to be more representation. Also, it's like, I feel like people try, but then there's, like, there's the one black bear, And, like, I feel like there's more than just, like, the token one black bear in the community. There's people that are there to be
Mhm.
represented and to be visible and to be seen and to be heard and to be fucked and to fuck. Um,
Yes, that part. I think we just miss the mark sometimes when we're doing these type of things that make me very like I would say this, P Town to me this year going to Bear Week was a little bit better as I saw more diversity, a little bit more. So I feel like we're getting better year by year. I think that when it comes to our community, I just like you said, like the Eagle, for example. Like I know I'm probably gonna go to the Eagle soon at some point. I've been to Eagle in New York in years. So I'm like,
yeah,
oh, let me go up there for Halloween, and I'm probably going up there in November for my birthday. But every time I go in there, I always feel like it's like heavily white focus.
yeah.
And that comes down to the music
Guys?
that they play. That comes down to the music that they play.
Oh, damn, I can't hear another Taylor Dane remix.
I don't even think no, it's not even a Taylor Day remix. It's just that fucking circuit fuck me music that you gotta
Oh,
be on
yeah.
fucking drugs and shit. And I'm like, where's
Like,
the
like
words?
chemsex. You're like, "I smell chemsex and poppers and
It's just
leather
too
and anal."
much. Yeah. And it's like and the crazy part is like because I like, because I like bearded men and because I like bears, that's like the bar that you will find in daddies,
Okay.
that's the bar you will find that. So I'm
You go to
like, don't you
bars
guys have a music? Like it's crazy to me. It's crazy.
I that is one of my questions down here too. We jumped right in it. It was like, how can, like, the community do better? And so that's just right there what we're talking about. Like, I've talked about that with other people, just more representation and making things more accessible and, like, even with, like, the posters people make for parties and, like, how many times you walk down the street at, like, a big city and you see a poster and it's just, like, this roided out dude in, like, this harness with pimply shoulders, and it's like, "This is our audience. Come
This
come.
is our audience.
This is what we're putting out that's desired." Well, you
Mhm.
better watch yourself anyways, because 'cause you're losing all this weight. We're gonna take your bear card.
It's never going away. I was just about to, cause not to get personal, I feel like I've been going
Oh,
through a
please,
little
I
bit
like
of
everyone to get very personal.
I feel like recently I've been going through a little bit of like a funk, a depression a little bit because I feel a little bit stuck. I recently moved back home a year ago to take care of my mom. I'm still here helping her. And I'm now also at the point of, I spent a lot of money. I've been helping moving back home. And
Sure, sure.
now I'm to the point of feeling like I like Philly, but it's like I don't have a dating life. And not it's really my fault. I don't like going out anymore. I've went out since I was 19 years old in this city. Nothing has changed with these bars.
Right, a bar
So
is
it's
a
like
bar is a bar.
right.
And
It's like I need a new scene. It's like I need a new scene where I could feel attractive and feel loved and just a new environment where no one knows me and I can be making new adventures and new journeys. So
sure,
I feel like
sure.
I've been a
Out the
little bit
city
stuck
too,
with yeah, and with
right?
and with my weight too. My weight is like the number one thing that makes me uncomfortable. I've been a big guy my whole entire life and I've had this confidence that felt like invincible, Mike, to be
Like,
honest with you. Like
I
you could
saw it on, like, Big
never
Brother. I mean, that's where get some of my information from you, just from what I saw in Big Brother, which a
of
lot people
course, of
don't know. You
course.
saw it on there. It's like, "You go." But that was
So
also key.
Big Brother probably broke Derek Frazier. And in a way of I always got made fun of for being fat. I never let that bother me because I beat the kids up when they said shit. I fought them and whooped their ass.
I'll
So for
squat.
me, yeah, like I was like, you talking shit, I'm fucking you up. I don't give a fuck. So
You know how
growing
fat
up,
that is, bitch?
that that
And
part. So
you
at
gotta prove
elementary
that it
school, right? In elementary school and high school and college, I never had a problem because I would fight people. But then you go on the show, you do this show Big Brother, and then your confidence is now to a million. And then
right.
you can't fight every single person online. You can't
Uh,
sit there and attack every person online. So then you're sitting there, you're like,
that's a lot of
you're
energy
confident
wasted. Yeah.
a lot of energy wasted. So then you look at your confidence and then you start looking at yourself. And I will say this. Being big is not a problem. It's just when it starts affecting your health, I went through, which is okay. I went through a bad friendship breakup, and I
We
wish
talk
that
about
person.
everything here. Everything is
No, it's okay. No, no. I wish that person the best. No hard. There's no problem. There's no issues. I don't have a problem. Like I'm all good. But when that friendship breakup happened, I lost a big group of people, also
yeah,
a part of my
yeah.
life that were part of, a friendship, and that put me in a really bad, deep depression. I probably got up to, I weighed the biggest I ever weighed in my life. I was 409 pounds back in
What timeline is
February.
it? What you ho like, chronological
This
order,
was
like
last year. This is
oh, this
2024.
is
This is
okay, this
2024.
is something I thought
Yeah.
like, I love to hear well, I don't love to hear this, but I in my
No,
mind,
of course.
in seeing you from online, I think of this as something that was, like, in the way in the past, not,
Mm-mm,
like, sort of
mm-mm.
something currently or going
No, recently.
feeling
And
okay.
I will say after Big Brother in 2021, those
Yeah,
last 3 years living up to Big Brother 20, like, to 2024, I had to deal with a lot of comments and things about my weight and things like that. So, I think because I had a safety guard of I had a group of people that I was always with, and I was in
yeah,
my own world, I was able to escape from the Big Brother world. But once
uh
you took those people out of my life, and now I'm stuck with these people in the Big Brother world, in the fandom, I realized, oh my God, like, these comments are now getting to me. And then I went to the doctors, and he told me, he was like, "You're 409 pounds." I couldn't believe it. So I was like, all right, I'm depressed because I just
you're
lost
taking
my
off
whole
your
friend group.
feet and your watch and your socks, you're like,
I
let's try
wish.
again."
I wish, but it's like I
Yeah,
weigh 409 pounds. I just lost, one of my best friends and a whole group of people. Now I'm really feeling depressed. I feel like I'm embarrassed. I feel emotional. And then he tells me, he's like, just let you know, you're like borderline, like you're diabetic. Like
mm,
I was over the point 7.2. I was over it. And then I took that moment and I was like, you know what? I have to get this weight off. And it took me a while, but now I've lost like 87 pounds and I'm so close, not too close. I
oh,
was 320 last, I was 320 in July. I'm now 331 and I need to get under that 300 by the end
it
of this year.
it's nice to probably do it, like, slowly too, and it's probably
Yeah.
nice sometimes, like, I find myself, like, I ebb and flow with the gym, I'll get back to your, like, weight sort of loss, but, like, I have a really hard time being consistent. I'll go hardcore for a
Yeah.
month, and all of a sudden I'm off for a month, but I had set these goals for myself, and I, like sometimes my goals are, like, short-term fast goals, and I'm like I try to
Hmm.
reach them, but I think in the long run, it is better to have these, like, slow-moving goals and like it's harder because you don't see like the really fast like you're seeing the mirror, you don't see really fast
Yeah.
what's the word I'm looking for, you don't see really fast
Fast results. Fast
results,
results.
and so it's
Yeah.
frustrating. Then I give up and I say fuck that, I'm going to Trader Joe's, gonna get a big bag of orange chicken, I'm gonna get a pint of ice cream because if I can't meet my goal, I'm just gonna die, and then I'm gonna have sex with some sleazy old person that makes me really feel shitty about myself, and while I'm down I'm just gonna kick and punch myself. um
I Mike, I
so
agree with
go
you because
slow.
I have those too. This is the longest. Thank you. This is the longest. Just like you said, this is the longest I've ever worked out. This is probably the most I've ever lost. The most I've ever lost was 80 pounds in 5 months. This is the longest I've ever done it. I'm doing it the correct way, the strength training, the thing to go with it. So this time around, it stays off. So I will say being in the limelight, dealing with the negative comments always hurt. But I will say this, I will forever be a bear. I'm not planning on getting, I don't want
Yeah,
to be a jock. I don't want to be a twink. I do want to be a bear, but I just want to be like working on my muscle and tighten things and lift things. These fucking titties of mine, I need
I
them to fucking go away. They are irking the hell out of me. I told my friend
see,
the other day, I said I almost took a knife and just was about to cut it all open and just go to the hospital and have them stitch it open.
squeeze it
That's how
out.
close I was. I was ready to.
Oh, well, sounds like you're on top of it and you're working it. One of the questions I did put up here is like,
Yes.
does being big, like big brother, part of your identity? Like, and I think we've touched based on it. Sometimes, like, I
Hmm.
feel like that's become so much of your identity. I bet sometimes you just don't want to talk about Big Brother. I just want to, like, is it sometimes just too much of your identity? I mean, and also, like, you're not going to, like, say no to probably future opportunities for like CBS and other programs. So it's just like,
Hmm.
but like if you become Big Brother BD,
Yeah. Yeah. Big
BD,
D. Yep. Yep. Yep.
um, I wonder sometimes you probably just want to like take that hat off, and I just want to like go under the radar, you know? And
I
also you
will say
represent the
this.
gays on the show too. I feel like some of the gay I just asked you like 45 questions, but the
No, I'm
gays,
gonna answer all of
always
them.
like 1 gay guy a season, or sometimes there's 2, but, like, so you're kinda representing the gays in
Mhm,
reality TV as well, and I feel like that's, like, sort of pressure, and sometimes you just don't wanna represent the gays, you just
mhm,
wanna go on there and be Derek.
mhm. I will be honest, me going to Big Brother, I wanted to represent for the Bears. I was a little bit disappointed in my Bear community because I felt like if I didn't get the same love if I was a white bear. I feel like I was the first bear, gay bear,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go on Big Brother or
You
any a
should
lot of these.
shout hot dogs and chili dogs and
Thank
cheeseburgers.
you. I was just, and no one's saying I don't deserve like a red carpet or a clap.
Yeah,
I
I get
just thought, I just saying like if I was a white bear, all these bears would have been like idolizing and tweeting
Oh,
and
sure, are you kidding me?
and
Every
making
single gay
icon.
blog yeah, every single gay blog would have, like, looked into this person,
Correct.
them, bear of the day, hairball of the day, chest hair
Correct.
that you're right, they would have been, and that I don't know this, but that didn't happen for you?
No,
I don't know
no.
this
And I was so, it's so funny because my friend told me, oh my God, when you go in here, so many bears are gonna like find out who you are. Then you're gonna be flooded with like DMs. They're gonna make like funny TikTok videos of you. They didn't give me shit. I was like,
I
I didn't care about anything else. I was like, I really was expecting the gay bears to like show another bear some thing because I was opening the door. I will say this. I also, when I was on the show, coming from the gay community, we talk very blunt. So we say bitch, we say cunt, we say
yeah.
fag, we say whatever. So I'm talking like how I would talk with the
Yeah,
normal
being
gays,
yourself.
and I would be like calling the men bitches, the women bitches, angry, happy, or whatever. And then I got fucking canceled. It was like I got fucking ripped apart for
Oh,
like
no.
calling the women bitches, and I was like, "Oh, the bitch got on my nerves. What do you want me to do?" Like that's how I
Oh,
talk at home, and it was like I was expecting my gays to stand up and be like, "No, that's how we are," and I was out there by myself. But I will say, Big Brother, and of course. I did 100% apologize to the women that I love because, I never want them to feel like I'm disrespecting them in
right.
that type of way.
Like,
Or,
even though you're
it was
explaining this is
again,
part of your language, you also wanted to represent or acknowledge, like, "Oh, I'm sorry if this you felt this way."
of course, of
Right,
course. And I never want maybe a little black girl at home to watch me call another black woman bitch. Like I didn't want it to
right.
come off that way. I will say this. Big Brother, I have learned to embrace it more. I used to kind of push it away. It is now really a part of my identity because of the fact that people are always going to know me for Big D. And that's
Yeah.
okay. It doesn't get on my nerves. I
Like,
love
we're
talking
people we're
about
speaking
it. Yes, but it does affect me when it comes to the dating apps. So it's like when I'm on Scruff and Grinder, and then you're like message me talking to me about Big Brother. I'm like, baby, that's what I have Twitter, Instagram,
Yeah.
TikTok, even Facebook for. I'm on
Bound
these apps. Talk to me about who I am, or talk to me about what's up. Okay,
yeah,
don't talk to me
boundary.
about Rachel
Yeah.
Riley's going home tonight, and what do you think? And da da da. And I'm like, I'm over here with my dick in my hand, and you over here trying to
You're
talk
like,
about
"I've been
Big
itching
Brother.
for 8 hours, and I just need to put this on somebody's face."
Wh-
Oh!
Yeah, like what are we
No, I get
talking
it,
about? But other than
but
that, it's
boundary
okay.
but
Yeah,
boundary, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Well, it's funny, just coming back to my and so this
yes,
season, I'm gonna sound like an
okay.
asshole, but and I'm gonna
No,
talk about Big Brother again, but, you gotta go too, right? You gotta go,
no,
right?
no. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine right now. You're fine.
Just a couple questions more, like some
Yes,
bullet points, and then I said, "This season's Big Brother, there was a gay, Jimmy
yes, yes.
Haggerty? But even could I say something
Haggerty.
about him? I'm not gonna, like, I don't wanna, like, be an ass, but, like, he bugged the shit out of me, like,
No,
I know,
I
and then
love
and
Jimmy.
and I'm so mad that there was also times that I wanted to fuck him, but he bugged the shit out of me. But then every once in a while, I'm like, "Damn, he looks good in that picture. He shouldn't shave for 5 days." And I'm only gonna say this, I don't know him personally, I only know him from the TV show, but I just feel like he was a character. He came into the show and he's like, I have this character I'm gonna play." And I just felt like he came in with this character that he's worked on, and he came in and tried to play that character. So that's all I can say about him, and I'm glad he went home. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say this.
And I'm
So
sure he's a
Jimmy,
sweetheart.
Jimmy and Heisem are a part of we're part of Destiny's Child, which Jimmy has now changed it to TLC. So I will say this. The thing about it is that I think Jimmy was a little bit caught up in his head, maybe just trying to portray, like trying to show his personality, but it was a little bit like a little bit overload. He also
Every
wanted to,
personality's got to be loud. And then they threw Rachel at him, so he's probably like, floundering with this Rachel fish.
but I think he also had to take on the fact that he was trying to also deliver Drag Race lines, a lot of things. He wanted to be just over the top. And I will say this, Jimmy, I think Jimmy being home has shown more of who he is,
Oh,
and
I
I
bet.
like his TikTok lives. If you really sit down and really get to know him, he's actually great. He's a really smart person, and his reads are really on point. I think the problem is that once again, when you play Big Brother, when you don't have somebody else that kind of can relate to you, like if there was another gay in the house with him, like if me and Jimmy were in the house at the same time, you
Yeah.
probably would see more of the things that you would like as a gay man when you're watching. He just didn't have another gay to kind of bring that out of him because he'll do TikTok lives with me. We do TikTok lives now, and people are
Yeah, like,
like,
I'm
"Who
trying to
is this Jimmy? I love this Jimmy. Who is
yeah,
this?" And I'm like,
I get that
sometimes
'cause
you got to have a good sis. Like how me and you kikiing. Sometimes you need a good person to kiki with.
well, that's the thing, because I only saw, like, this much of him, like, if I was looking at him through a glory hole on the TV show.
Oh, not a glory.
And so I only
I don't
got
know what that is. I've never experienced one
I
of
read
those.
about him in some vintage magazine, so I looked through it.
You sure? You sure you wasn't in them?
And so that's the only vision I have of him, so I totally understand, like, my vision and my opinions of him doesn't matter for one, and it's, like, very
Yeah,
small. But, like,
yeah.
I'm sure he's a great person, but that was my, like, thing about him. I was like, I wanted to like him, but he just and then I was so mad because everyone's around me like, "Damn, he looked good. He looks good."
No, Jimmy. Listen, for me, Jimmy's not my type. I say he has good legs. I like a full beard and stuff like that. He's also, he has a boyfriend, but he's such a sweetheart. And I get a chance to finally meet Jimmy soon next week in Philadelphia because we're doing the official Big Brother East Coast Philadelphia party on the
Um,
double eviction night, which is going to be lit, and then sending all, everybody to LA and stuff like that. But
oh, fuck, I
yeah,
love that so much.
yes, and I heard San Fran is like we're the gay capital of the world. So I mean,
Yeah.
is there really a lot of gays there like they say there
Oh,
is?
it is a gay city. Like, I lived there for a good 20 years, and I'm happy I don't live there right now because I really got tired of it. It's just like
Yeah.
gay face 24/7. You can't get away with
Oh.
Which
Mm-mm.
is a huge plus and probably a great
Yeah.
thought for somebody who lives in, like, the Midwest, like, but it's just too much from the energy there is too much, and I'm especially because 'cause I'm a little bit older, I don't need the gay bars,
Mhm.
I don't and I've been a freak my whole life, I look like a dad who shops at Home Depot for my clothes, but,
Mhm.
like, I used to be such a weirdo freak and a culture guy and, like, a punk rock, and I just don't need all that in my life anymore, so it is good, I feel like it's a young city for, like, finding who you are and being exposed to so many different communities and, like, getting to sample them and find out who you are, but I find out who I am, and now I just, like, I don't need it around me, it's just is, like, too
I get
much.
that.
I can't breathe when I'm in San Francisco. This is my point. I have nothing
Okay.
bad to say about it, it's so diverse, and it is gay. You're gonna go
Mhm.
to gay gyms, gay corner store, gay CVS, gay Target, gay
Oh, never
Bum
mind. I'm good. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Cruising.
No.
The sexual energy is just so tense, like, I feel like when I'm at the gym, it's like everything's slow-mo, like a softcore porn, I'm doing squats, and it's like, "Uh, uh," because it's so
I will say
gay.
I couldn't do that, but I wish that we could all, I love P-Town. I wish we could all live in P-Town. Like I wish
That
all
is
the
a
bears could just
utopia.
live. That to me does not feel overload, and it
Yeah.
feels so like, oh, it's nice. It's nice. Okay, what was your other question? Because I feel bad. I feel like I took over your
No,
whole
it's okay,
interview.
I write things down because I go all over the place, I was gonna ask about your Heavy Crown Network podcast, storytelling.
Yeah, yeah.
Touch
We
base on
have
that.
yeah, I do a podcast with Tiffany and Hannah from my season, my other two cookout sisters.
Mhm.
And we recap the CBS shows or, the challenge or
Mhm.
whatever. So right now we're recapping Big Brother 27, which is wearing me out. I can't wait to take a break. I feel like I've
Oh,
been
yeah,
on
yeah, that's
go.
me 3 days a week, that's a commitment for just
Yeah, but
view.
we recap once a week, but it's still just a lot that I do. I basically do everything, which I don't mind. I edit, I do all that, make
Yeah.
sure the show's up and running, the network. And then we have Hannah's on Amazing Race next season, so she's getting ready to recap that. Then we
Tucker's
have
an amazing race too. This morning I went on, like, a spiral of who's on there. I fucking love Tucker.
Tucker's great. Yes,
So
he's great. I actually just texted him. I said, "Bitch, I need to make sure you're in Philly." He's like, "I'll let you know at the New York Fashion Week." I'm like, "Bitch, I'm not playing for you. It's only a
ah,
30-minute train ride, and
yeah,
I told you you
bitch.
could sleep at my place." What?
Are you
Like,
gonna
come
be
on.
real? Are you gonna be a real friend, or are you just gonna be a online friend, buddy? No, I just like his anybody who just is like this crazy personality, gay, straight, whatever.
I know.
Like fucking, you are
Thank you.
crazy,
Oh,
crazy.
I'm the most craziest one out of everybody.
You know, you're one of the ones that stuck out to me, and I'm bummed that I haven't seen one like this or that or like
I
villain.
know.
Also,
You know
villain.
what? I
Where
will
like,
say this. I have now come to terms that I probably won't get a call back, but I'm just not even gonna say anything anymore. I'm gonna
it
just
happens.
manifest that my time is coming and they want me, and maybe it's just I'm waiting for the right time. But what I need to do is make sure I'm ready when that time comes. And that
Yeah,
might be me showing them I've lost a bunch of weight. That might be me making sure the Heavy Crown Network is running. They see me talking about these shows and giving ideas and interacting with the fans. I have realized instead of me pushing away the Big Brothers, I have more embraced them. And now it feels like I think people are now having even more respect for who I am, after these years. Because when I left Big Brother, it was a struggle. It was
that
like,
was one of my biggest questions too. Like, but I don't. I feel like we've touched base on it a bunch of times. Just like after a
mm-hmm,
person leaves a reality show, like
yeah,
re-entering the real world is. I
mm-hmm,
think that's probably like a really big question. But like, and we've talked
yeah.
about all these things. But like, that's the one thing I've always wanted to ask people leaving the Big Brother house or Survivor. Little known story. I've applied for Survivor like 8 times and never got a call
Keep
back.
keep
Like,
no, keep applying, keep
like,
applying.
dude, how I'm like, I applied when I was a young guy, and now like my last tape that I sent them, it was like 2 years ago. I'm like, okay, now I'm an older guy. I can be that person for
How
you.
Let me ask you a question. How long is your tape?
Like 2 minutes. I remember they say make it
Okay.
under 3 minutes.
I always say you could do it underneath 5, but you could do it underneath 3. I tell people if you could do it underneath 3, that's fine. But just like how you're talking to me, if you're giving that same type of energy, do that. But you need to also tell me why you're gonna make I'm a producer. Why are you gonna make my show interesting? Why are people gonna turn in and watch you? And what are you gonna bring to the table for that? And
Yeah,
also tying in who you are, also tying in why you want this money, also tying in who yeah, people listen up. If you are trying to get on reality TV, this is a
yeah,
message for everybody. If you are trying to get on reality TV, you need to have the it factor. And the it factor is you need to understand. I don't want to hear you talk about, my name is Joe Schmo. I'm from so and so, and I want to be on this because I love this show. And this is my favorite show.
yeah.
And
I've always
because of
felt
this, and
that.
I love Boston Rob and Sandra and Poverty and all. No, you need to be like, I'm Joe Schmo. And let me tell you, I'm from this city, but let me tell you why I'm going to do good, because where I'm from is because I could do this and I work as this, and that's going to allow me to do this. And I'm going to bring you a show. You
I'm gonna
have
do
to basically
nightly
sell
circle.
yourself.
I'm gonna do nightly circle jerks around the campfire. I'm gonna
Yeah.
all the straight guys. I'm gonna fucking volcanoes. Okay, I need to make a new tape. Clearly, but
I
I
just give and
only
take.
threw it out there because like I was like I feel like these are sort of good. I was because I work with tigers and stuff like that. I made this one.
Yeah.
Look at me feeding tigers, and I train bears,
No,
and
that's cool. Do all
I'm
that.
like, I
But
need
you
to like
also
keep
got to
going. I
say,
shouldn't give up. I shouldn't give up. Is what you're saying because I have
don't
got.
ever give
I've
up.
given now because I'm old. I'm like, who wants to see this old ass?
No, they
Don't
like,
give up.
oh my God, y'all need to stop putting an age on TV stuff because they like casting all different type of people. If I
Right.
think about Frenchie on my season, if I'm correct, Frenchie auditioned for Big Brother, I think 20 times.
Oh, she did?
People
Okay.
people you have to keep auditioning, because here's the thing, you when you keep coming up, at some point they're going to be like, oh, Mike audition again, let's look at his tape one more time, let's see what's changed from
Let's
his
see if you
last
finally
tape.
got a personality. Hmm.
No, it's not even that. It's just
I
they're
get
making a TV show, and sometimes they build things around people. So no, I'm not gonna brag, but I
and
was
the
a
cast
unicorn.
characters too. Like it's I guess it's like when you're interviewing for a job, it really depends on who you're going up against. And I guess like putting
They want
together
to make sure that, yes, they're trying to see who matches with who. So for example, like I'm not to brag, I was a unicorn. I was someone I only auditioned one time. I got a call back 4 months later, and
yeah.
then I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I
No,
know. I
you're good, bro.
please,
I love you,
please.
bro.
I wish somebody would at this point. I probably need my rocks knocked off. I'm on so much edge. I need somebody to. I'm always topping, which is fine, but maybe I need a good
Wow,
Fuck.
like a
But
weird
here's the thing.
yeah,
Right,
okay.
but here's the thing.
Unicorn.
Here's the thing. Once I realized I was a unicorn because it was like I had that it factor, and then they build around me who they had who in their pile of tapes. They're like, would so and so be good here? Would this one get along with this?
Right.
Like they
Or
do
would they,
all
like,
that.
clash probably too? Like, "Ooh, there's a religious clash
Correct.
happening. There's a country white
Correct.
guy. Let's put in a."
Correct. And they got to have different characters, and you got to show America. That's the goal, to show America and show that different diversity. So hopefully
And
that
have a
answers
good
your
story.
question.
You like a good sad story too.
Let me see.
Anyway,
Did everyone have a sad story coming on Big Brother? I don't think so. I think
or
they
just
just want a
yeah,
story of who you are and if it's interesting. They don't want anybody boring, which I know some people get picked and you're like, my God, they're boring. But obviously they did something in their casting process to get them to want to pick them.
like, "That bitch looks good with his shirt off. Let's cast him." He's a white
That
guy
part.
in his 20s. He looks great. He's gonna work out in the sun and be controversially and have a romance.
That
Booked.
is true. That is
Okay, so
true.
okay, I am taking up so much of your time. I wanna talk another time even more, but, like, I wanna
Yes.
know how people how can we support you in your journey? What can we do? Is it just, like, simple as, like, a follow? Is it simple as, like,
You know
throwing
what?
daddies at you?
I
Throw
mean, yeah, please, please,
or, like,
please send
what
me some
can we
daddies.
do to support you and your journey?
Send me some bears and daddies if you want to. But no, seriously, listen, all I tell people is just if you follow, just, like some content, share some things, comment some things. You can come over to the podcast. And if you love Big Brother and reality shows,
Yeah.
please come, talk with us, subscribe to the Heavy Crown Network. Only thing I'm posting on my Instagram right now is really fitness and funny videos and Big Brother stuff. I notice when I post like thirst traps, I don't
Mhm.
get anything. And I'd love to because I know there is some out of my let me see here. Hold on. I took a screenshot of it. Out of my 75% of women, there's at least 30 something of men. So those
Um,
30%, I be trying to bring them forward to see who can slide in my DMs.
right, that's so funny. That's so, so funny. I have an animal page Instagram with all my work with
Yes.
wildlife and stuff like that, and, like, I've
Yes.
had some viral videos on Dodo, which is, like, the little animal cute video
Uh-huh.
that
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and 85% of my followers there are, like, middle-aged women and young girls who like kittens, and I think they, like, think it's cute because I'm, like, tattooed and rough looking, but I'm not rough.
Yeah.
And to post like kittens. So I get it. On my animal page, my majority of followers and viewers are middle-aged women. So I get it.
Yes. Yeah. So that's why I'm just like, hey, but just come and check me out. Show me some love. I probably going to, for my birthday in November, I'm probably going to post like a shirtless video with my update of where I'm
I
at.
just
But
love
I'm
that.
nervous. I'm nervous because I'm like, anytime I do anything like that, I lose followers. And I'm like, I can't
Jesus
post things
Christ.
like that.
Nice.
I gotta only post Big Brother or stuff with clothing on. I can't do nothing sexy. If I do anything sexy, it's a wrap. I
That
lose
is
like
that's such a
half.
you can almost not even act authentic and
Mm-hmm.
just go with the flow because there's so much strategy involved to just not fall behind. Like and I say that like not even just to
Yeah.
propel myself forward. There's so much strategy involved with like just how to not fall back because I am sort of shadow banned on all my pages because I used to post a lot more photography of like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
new photography and risque stuff and like
Oh, love
what
that. When's
but
mine? When you gonna book me?
well, we'll talk. But and I say, but we're shadow banned. Like I like like I literally have been on my accidental bear like
Yeah.
web page has been at 17,000 followers for years. Like, and
Oh,
it's
you said
like
your ex? You have an ex?
no accidental
Oh,
bear.
well, I thought you were talking about your Twitter. I was like, oh.
Oh no X no. I've been really good about not putting out because I share D pics. I'm proud of what the good Lord has given me. Um,
Amen.
But my name on, those apps was Peach Fuzz because I got a little fuzzy butt and red bush. Whoa! Oh, TMI. But, woo, focus, Mike, focus! Um, what was my point? Oh, but it's like I'm shadow banned a lot of things too. Like even on like Facebook, like there's like 27,000 followers and I'll get 5 views. Like something's
Oh,
not
yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
I don't even try to worry about, like, propelling myself forward anymore, like, I wanna get these interviews when I talk to people, like, seen, but, like, I
Yeah.
just try not to fall back anymore, like, banned
You
anymore
just
because
have
I'm
to
so
keep
censored.
the one thing I could say, and I had to leave you with this note, just keep doing you, keep doing what you want to do and putting stuff out there. I'm realizing what I need to do and stuff,
Mhm.
and it's frustrating. But I am now at the point of finding my niche. I'm still gonna post a shirtless picture here and there. I'm still gonna show sexy when I need to because of those 30% that maybe want to slide into my DMs. Keep doing what you're doing. But yes, we'll continue this. I promise another day.
I'm so
This
glad
was
this worked
great.
out, and
I'm
dude,
so
like, I feel like this
sorry.
our first talk. We're gonna
Yes, this
talk
is our
again.
first talk.
Alright,
Yes.
let's talk
Okay.
again soon. Have a great day, and, bye.
Bye. I'll message you. We'll talk.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk.
Over.